In today's vlog, I'm going to show you how to format your Moodle page so it looks the way that you want it to look. I'm also going to show you how to begin building your page. Now there's a lot of information to cover there, so today I'm only going to show you how to create a Moodle page to add information, and I'm also going to show you how to upload a document. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to actually edit your settings to make sure it's in the outline that you like. So the way you do that is you're going to look at this left-hand navigation bar. You're going to scroll down to where it says Edit Settings, and you're going to click on it. And what this will do is this will bring up the core settings on how your page actually looks. So if you notice at the top, it talks about the category, the name of my course. If I want to write a summary, if it's not in red, it's not required, so you don't have to do it. I haven't done it myself. And you can pick the format. You have a topics format. You have a weekly format. So let me show you what the difference in those look like. So I'm going to click on topics format and scroll all the way down. I'm going to hit save changes. And this is what your topics format looks like. And actually on the top it says topic outline. The biggest difference between topic outline and week outline you really see when your editing is turned on. So I'm going to turn that on for you. You do that by clicking on Turn Editing On in the top right hand corner. And you'll see if you scroll down on the sides you have a little light bulb. What you can do in the topic is if you click on it, it will highlight the week that you are in for the students to look at. So now let me show you what the weekly setting looks like. So again, I'm going to go to my navigation bar on the left hand side where it says Edit Settings, and I'm going to click on Edit Settings. And I'm going to come down back to where it says Format, and instead of doing Topics Format, I'm going to do the weekly format. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to hit Save Changes. So now in a weekly format, this is what my page looks like. So what's nice about the weekly format as opposed to the topic format is it physically gives the week in the top for the students to see. But what the weekly format does not have is the little light bulb that turns the side indicators on and off. In the weekly format, it does that automatically. So let's go back to Edit Settings so we can make sure that the rest of the page is how we like it. I'm going to click on Edit Settings. Again, I'm going to scroll down. The course start date was August 26th, 2013. That's great. I have to choose whether or not I want the students to be able to see the grades that I've entered in Moodle, and I like that they can see what work they've done and what they haven't done, so mine's on yes. Activity reports shows me when the last time a student has logged in to my Moodle page. You can't change the maximum upload size. We're just going to leave that as is. Guest access is if you want someone else to be able to edit your page. You can create groups in your class, which is something we're going to go over in another tutorial. The availability, this course is available to students, so even if your students are added to the course, if your course is not available to students, then they still can't see the course. So let's say during the summer you're building the course and the students are in there. If it says this course is not available to students, they're not going to be able to access any of the information. Keep my language the same, student progress. Alright, everything else is good. I'm not really going to mess with anything unless I need to. A lot of the default settings are good as is. So once I have edited how I want my page to look, now I can actually start adding things to my page. As you can see, I've already actually started building this class. So I'm going to scroll down to a blank week so I can show you how to build a class. So the first thing you're going to have to do, again, is make sure your editing is turned on. Mine is turned on, so I'm good to go. And then what you need to do is figure out how you want to organize your class. Me personally, I like to order it by day because this way I find it to be very easy for my students to follow whether I'm here or whether I'm not here. If I'm not here, then they can look at I'm not here on Wednesday and they can see what work they need to do. So the way that you can add labels, for instance, let's say you want to add Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You hit Add a Resource and then you hit Label. Alright, when you get to the label, you just type in what you want to add. I can, again, change my font. I typically I like the font as it is. I do change my font size, though, for my labeling so that the students can kind of pick that out quicker. Even if you want, you can change the color of your labeling. By going to the select a color icon, you can choose the color if you'd like. Find that Jones Senior color. There we go. When you're done, you just hit save and return to course. So then if I scroll down, there's Monday. Now, let's say I want to add the rest of the days of the week, but I don't want to keep having to go back in and figure out what size everything is and what color it is. You can duplicate this Monday by hitting the ×2 icon, the duplicate icon. And it asks you, are you sure you want to duplicate the label Monday? Hit continue. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go in and edit the Monday. I'm going to hit edit the new copy. And I'm going to type Tuesday. When I'm done, I'm going to hit save and return to course. Now I need to start actually adding activities for my course. So there are a couple different things you can do here. If you want to add an assignment, you can add it a few different ways. You can add it as a page. If I hit a page, what this will actually do is create a physical page for my students to look at that's in Moodle. So I could maybe put my syllabus in Moodle. Then I could add a description. I don't really do a lot of description stuff. I don't really add descriptions myself. It is required though, so I do type something. And then you add your content in the page content section. And so if you already have a syllabus done, you can just copy it and paste it into the page content area. Now there are some options that you can do if you want to restrict access. For instance, if you want it to show on a certain day and close on a certain day, all you have to do is hit enable and then choose the month and the date and the time that you want the students to be able to access the information. If you don't care if they can access it whenever, just click off of enable. There are also some activity completion settings that you can do. If you hit students can manually mark the activity as completed, it gives the students the ability to make check marks to make sure they've gone through their work. You don't have to do anything though, it can just be blank on the side and show activity as completed when conditions are met. So now that I'm done, I'm going to hit save and return to course. As you can see, there is the syllabus that I've just created. Now, if you notice to the right, this is part of the activity completion setting that I was showing you. Students, when they finish reading their syllabus or turning it in, they can click on that check mark and it will actually show them and they'll be able to keep track of the work that they've done. Any new activity that you create will automatically pop up at the very bottom of the module. So if I don't want mine at the bottom, all I've got to do is take my pointer, scroll over the move button, and that's the cross with the arrows. I just click it and drag it where I want it. Let me drag it here to Monday. Now let's say I have a Word document that's a syllabus that I really like and I don't want to create a page. I can actually upload a syllabus to this page as well. And the way you're going to do that is to add a resource, file. I'm going to name my file. I'm going to, again, I don't really do descriptions myself, but I do have to have something there. And then I'm going to browse for my folder. So it says select files. I'm going to hit add, upload a file. I'm going to browse my computer for it, and for the sake of this, I'm just going to click on a file. Hit open. I'm going to upload my file. Alright, so there are a couple different display options. Automatic means that when they click on it, it will give them the option to download it or not. You can embed it, which means it will show up there. You can force a download, which is personally what I like to do, because as soon as they click on it, it makes them download it. There's no excuse. It's in their downloads. It will just open, and there's also it will also open in a pop-up. And again, I like force download. So I'm going to click on force download. Again, you can restrict access like we did in the last one. We can add student activity completion if we want, but when we're done, we're going to hit save and return to course. and there is my outside link. Again, I don't want it underneath Tuesday, so I'm going to grab it and I'm going to move it. One of the best ways to get comfortable with using the Moodle is by actually playing with it. Don't worry about messing anything up. There's always someone on campus who can fix it. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and shoot me an email, or you can always post them in the comments section below. Until next time.